Have you ever opened a door and it went creaking all the way like? That's what arthritis does to our bones. And today I'm here so that we demystify the reason as to why we might feel as though our joints are stiff, like they need oiling, and often we dismiss it as a sign of old age, but it might not be so. So what is arthritis? Arthritis comes from two words, arthron and itis. Arthron means joint, itis means inflammation. So it's an issue where there is joint inflammation. So there are two types of arthritis. You can have rheumatoid arthritis and we also have osteoarthritis. So we start with rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis, it is a kind of joint inflammation whereby the small joints are involved. But by small joints, I mean joints of the hands and the feet. But over time, as it progresses, it can affect other areas. So rheumatoid arthritis comes as a result of the body attacking itself. Yeah, I said it. The body attacking itself. For example, say you live in an estate and it's an enclosed area. You have a watchman that you've known for quite some time, is friendly, is literally family. But one random day, something happens and this watchman is supposed to look like the enemy. So what do people do from the estate do? You go and confront the watchman. So it's the same case. There are normally occurring things around the joint. But then factors such as genetic factors, smoking, joint injuries come in place, and these normally occurring factors now become enemies to the body. And as a result, the body responds and attacks these things that have been there and are supposed to be there. So that's how rheumatoid arthritis occurs. So when they're being attacked, there's production of inflammatory markers. And these inflammatory markers set up a cascade of happenings that result in symptoms such as joint pain, joint stiffness, especially in the morning. There is a warmth around the joint, and there's also unusual fatigue in the morning. So over time, as a result of all these things happening, you might have deformities on the areas that are affected. So sometimes you have deformities of this joint here, or this joint here, or sometimes the joint of the thumb. And as it affects other areas in the body, then there are other manifestations there. But most importantly is that rheumatoid arthritis starts attacking the hands first. What is specific to rheumatoid arthritis is what happens to one joint on one hand happens to the other joint on the other hand. So if this wrist is affected, this also is affected. Okay? Then osteoarthritis now is a situation that deals with wear and tear. So when you have a bone and a bone connecting, they are connected by a joint. And often there is movement around that joint when you are walking, when you are running, when you are dancing. And there are factors around the joint that prevent wear and tear as a result of friction with the movement at the joint. So what happens in osteoarthritis is the factors that help to maintain this situation where there is no wear and tear are eventually degraded such that the joint space is reduced. And when joint space is reduced with time, there is friction. And there is friction, there is pain. That's how we end up getting osteoarthritis. Some of the factors that can lead to osteoarthritis is number one, an increase in age. That is especially women above the age of 50. Secondly, obesity. And thirdly, having constant joint injuries and also repetitive single joint use. So in this case, the presentation of osteoarthritis is definitely pain. There's reduced movement at the joint, and the pain often is worse after an activity, and once you rest, the pain disappears. But in the case where there's severe osteoarthritis, there's even pain at rest and pain when at night when you're sleeping. So, given that these two different types of arthritis are caused by different factors, then they are managed differently. So if you've been having any issues with your joints, or you've noticed any discomfort or any of the symptoms that I've mentioned, ensure to visit your physician. And if you've been managed for the same, and now you have a better understanding of what is going on in your system. And now you are in the know.